Welcome back to another episode of Peep the Game, Finesse Accordingly. Once again, that's Peep the Game, Finesse Accordingly. I'm your host, the one and only, Def Finesse, a TDF Apex Predator. If you're new here, this channel is designed to encourage the young so-called black man to develop the mentality of a tiger.
Tiger? Tiger? Huh?
Obviously not by literally pretending to be an actual full-grown tiger, but rather by mastering your primary God-given gift, or as I call it, your TDF instinct, and also by finally reconnecting to your very own inner apex predator, aka your inner AP. That version of you inside of you that truly believes that you are destined for greatness.
In this society, on this earth, in this day,
And is perpetually frustrated with the fake ass environments and situations you constantly find yourself in as a so-called black man.
damn!
Very similar to the predicament of a tiger stuck in a zoo.
Real fucking tiger in a fake ass habitat. Real fucking tiger, fake ass habitat.
I believe that in order to break out of this metaphorical zoo that you're in and to successfully escape back into the jungle where you can live life on your own terms, you must first develop 3 important characteristics. 1, you must become tireless. 2, you must become deft. And 3, you must develop a great deal of finesse. In other words, you need to be on some TDF
Shit.
Now, with that being said, the title of today's episode is Black Man, Take Your Gift Seriously. Let's jump right into it. But of course, on some TDF shit.
It's to die for.
So I recently had to fire my barber, which is quite unfortunate because I've been going to him for years now, and he was a cold MF at cutting hair. But the problem is, as of recently, the brother was starting to fall off a bit and was making too many silly ass mistakes. He also was getting too caught up in goofy ass sidebar conversations when cutting my hair, which in my opinion was causing him to become distracted in the process. I kid you not. The very last time I went to him, this nigga was doing so much talking, he took the cloak off of me, talking about he was done. And the nigga hadn't even lined me up yet. Do you know how distracted you gotta be to do some shit like that? It took everything I had to not hop out of the chair and be like,
What the hell are you? No!
before he had even started cutting my hair, this goofball had asked me if I wanted the same thing, which in the moment made me feel like saying,
My nigga.
since it seemed like this man still remembered what my usual cut was after all this time. So I mistakenly told him yes. In hindsight, I should have just remembered what Floyd Mayweather had said.
You make any mistakes, you have to pay. You make any mistakes, you have to pay.
Because I made a grave mistake by not taking the time to remind this goofball in great detail exactly how I wanted my haircut. It had been about 3 months since I last went to him, and I had taken that time to grow out my beard. So now I'm sitting in the barber chair relaxed, thinking he's about to give me the same haircut I normally get. Boy, was I wrong. The brother then proceeds to cut my hair in a way he's never done before. He must have either forgot what the usual was or simply just been too distracted to do shit right. Either way, when I finally got home and got a chance to really look in the mirror to see what he had done, boy, I wanted to grab my keys, drive back up there, and whoop this man's ass. Turns out, the nigga had fucked up my beard lining. Instead of keeping the lining of my beard closer to the top of my neck, in order for me to have a much fuller beard, this goofball had decided to push my beard lining to the middle part of the bottom of my chin. And get this, it wasn't even symmetrical. I'm sitting at the crib looking at this bullshit, thinking to myself,
You know, I'm supposed to kill this guy. You know, I'm supposed to dominate this guy.
and now I'm also looking at his rating on Booksy like,
Damn!
this nigga has over 500 reviews now, with an overall rating of 4.9. So that begs the question, what is going on? Why is he now making mistakes like this? I'll tell you what's going on. The nigga has unfortunately gotten comfortable, which is a dangerous mentality to have when it comes to making continued growth and progression. I realized that this goofball now had an I've arrived kind of mentality. His precision was gone. His attention to detail was gone. His excellent customer service was gone. Even his overall skill had declined a bit. But the one thing he still seemed to have was his raw, natural, God-given talent for cutting hair. I'll give him that, because my haircut, I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit, but to be honest, it still turned out to be pretty decent. I got compliments and everything. It's just, I know what this brother is really capable of when he locks in. So when he under-delivers, it's hard for me to accept it like Denzel and John Q.
No, I don't accept that. Ever.
So unfortunately for him, his God-given talent wasn't going to be enough to stop me from firing and replacing his goofy ass. This then made me reflect on how talent by itself really doesn't mean shit when it's not backed by hard work and dedication. I also suspect that the brother, for whatever reason, might have started to lose respect for me, maybe because I wasn't consistently going to him every couple of weeks. But
who knows? Who cares?
Because it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if I'm paying you for a particular service, you need to deliver it at your highest potential.
Period.
So in conclusion, fuck that nigga. But I think we can all take one thing away from all of this, and that is the importance of not only discovering your own unique gift, or as I call it, your TDF instinct, but also how equally important it is for you to work to master it each and every single day, tirelessly. Except for the Sabbath, of course. Because when you start to fall short in serving your TDF instinct, those that have integrity and, let's be honest, options, have every right to look to replace you with another person who has your same gift but takes it far more seriously. In other words, brothers, peep the game, finesse accordingly. On some TDF shit. If this video helped you out at all, then brother, give me my credit.
Yes! Give me some credit! Show me some damn credit!
Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, if you know something about this subject, feel free to jump in the comment section and
Tell me what you know about that! Tell me what you think about that!
I'm out.